Week 6, going to Denver. We're 5-0. They're 3-2. They supposedly have a good run game on both sides of the ball. Mid at passing and defending the pass. They've got Nick Bonito, Patrick Surtain, RJ Harvey, York, and Walker Jr. are out for them. We're one game ahead of the Saints, who finally lost, and I looked it up. It was the Falcons they lost to. So that was good to see. Denver doesn't have anyone on this list. Let's take a look at their. So Sean Payton's still their coach, West Coast Zone. Actually, didn't we beat? Yeah, we beat them in the Super Bowl. Yeah, baby. Bo Nix, R.J. Harvey, Sean Bishop's a backup. Chuba Hubbard joined the Broncos. Nobody at wide receiver. I mean, nobody really. Yeah. Benito's tough. Good corners for the most part. Oh. Okay. Well, it looks like we're gonna have a Super Bowl rematch. Where we beat them by 3 points. Nick Scorton was the MVP. Okay, goodness. Anything I need to do? Let's just take a save in here. Oh, I guess we can go over the mock draft real quick. Okay, right now, well, who the fuck? We don't know these guys' names, but we have the Seahawks first round pick this year. So right now we're just outside the top 10. They have us taking a left tackle and a center in the first round. All right, let's get her started. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the Jacksonville Jags offense. I'm really trying hard to get 400 yards passing. I mean, I don't. It's just I have a feeling it's gonna take a while, but I need it to happen twice. And we're also trying to get 2 interceptions, for 2 more times. We've gotten like 10 in the last 2 games, so after I bumped up the interception slider a little, literally 5 points, and then all of a sudden we're getting them all left and right. So I bumped it down a little bit. We're gonna keep testing that, trying to find a good balance. I would say if on occasion we get 2, that would be a good balance. I'm trying to find that right now because if I put it down when I had it down 3 points lower than it is now, we were dropping balls left and right as usual. You know what? Let's do this one. Let's go Jacksonville. Let's see what they have to offer. There we go.
opened in 2001. It lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos. On the Carolina sideline, here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. He leads one of the league's best teams this season, a perfect 5-0 start to the year. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Scott and Brock, you were on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And here we go at Mile High. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Oh, we're already passing, bro. That's nice.
On the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 46-yard.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
3rd and long for him here. We've got a screen.
Damn it, bro.
And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Carolina in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too.
Oh my goodness.
His first throw is an interception. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point.
I think it was a combination of bumping it up a tad as well as the coachability.
He's good on the extra point effort. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. stopped on the run back at the 27. The Broncos and running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. On first down, they'll run. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw.
Nice.
Caught in the comeback route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First down, Carolina.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
On first down, here comes Brooks. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Throwing now off the play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
At the 47-yard line.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on first. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Almost a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the give, it's Brooks. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Finds a man right side. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down.
Oh!
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Denver set to take the field on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. 2nd and 3 now.
The 35-yard line.
Designed run, here's Nix. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Down and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. That's taken at the 15. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good for a gain of 5. Riley Moss with that tackle.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut down the field again.
Oh my goodness, XL caught it, bro.
Right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out.
That's good for a Panthers.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
1st down, Panthers.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here following the penalty. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
A 12-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, looking for options. He's going to push one deep down the right. It would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Go for it.
He's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
We're gonna find out, pretty mama, what turns on your lights.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Running back sent in motion. It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him over the middle. He's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 50-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Nix now, 3rd and 1. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Hits his running back. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. There's Nick Scorton there on the play. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Drops it down, Harvey. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Interception.
1st and goal at the 6.
Throwing again. Here's Nix.
Damn it.
It's a Denver touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Broncos get it back to within 6.
Broncos 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He dodged the tackle.
Oh, he knocked him out.
And this gets close to the
Not
red
gonna get
zone. He
past
is
that.
inside the 25.
Get that last edge.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
A gain of 45 yards. And
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. And enough to stop that play with Jade Barron.
it's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
He'll air it out on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Gone for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos offense all set to go. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Nix from the gun. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
You know, in baseball, they call tip of the cap. I'll tip my cap at that pitcher. I'll tip my cap at that guy that just outdueled me. And sometimes as a QB, against a rush like that, you just tip your cap and you take the sack.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. And the Broncos 1st down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Motion man sent left. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Here before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive.
Damn it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It leads to
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Here's a throw. He completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
complete to Jonathan Brooks. A gain of 10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Pass cut by Brooks. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
Oh, come on,
And he
man.
let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Has
He's
him on
gonna
the quick
get you a
hitter.
first down.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. So here comes the Bronco offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Nix.
Get him.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Harvey gets it on the counter. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond
That
the
was hard
line.
for
It's
them to
4th
get
down
2
now.
yards.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And he gets it away from his end zone. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. This is Liggett working the left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short.
Oh, we're passing it.
Right back to Liggett. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout.
A 53-yard attempt.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out.
Oh,
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our 3rd quarter gets underway. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
On the draw, they give to Harvey. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Gets them those 3 yards back, but it brings up 3rd and 10 now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Panthers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This time it's a passing play. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Panthers first down. A gain of 14. First down, Carolina.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Airing it out on first down. Completed over the middle. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 47-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Running right side by McMillan. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
Not even halfway there yet.
That's another Panthers first down.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Panthers first down. A gain of 12. First down, Panthers.
Back to throw. Now he takes it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Panthers first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
ETN can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
He gets it again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
The Panthers will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
Easy peasy.
Broncos 7.
Ooh, they get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there.
Yep.
And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. On first down, it's Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Tackled at the 34-yard line.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Yard brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he's going to go out of bounds on a rough first down effort there. They're going to lose at least a few.
He's out of bounds.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. 3rd and long for Nix. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Throwing now on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now. Hand off here for Brooks. Jukes away from one. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Pass play now.
Oh, hell.
On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
They'll work against the blitz. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Broncos running their offense out once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 1st down play nets them 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits him on the in route. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 42-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. McMillan hauls it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers 1st. On the give, it's Brooks. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
46-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Got his man. This is McMillan.
Halfway there.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a design run. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
21-yard line. A gain of 10.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Bronc. Now just need to carry this lead through the final whistle. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Running the toss here to Brooks.
Oh, it worked. The toss worked. Damn.
To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The XP is up and good. And the Panthers make it a 24-point ball game. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff for Carolina.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Denver set to take the field on offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First down.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So the flag not necessary, Brock. He made the catch anyway, and they're going to take that yardage instead. The interference penalty is declined.
Really a testament to his focus throughout that play. It's one thing to catch balls in practice or on air or even 7-on-7, but to do it through violence, through aggression, through interference on the other side, typical is what separates the good from the great receivers in this league.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Nix to throw again. Complete to Mims. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Desperation time here. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Trying for it on the ground. And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. Partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again and again and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
The Panthers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Brooks on the counter. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Wow. Wow.
Has a hole left, room to
I'm tired.
run. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-score game in the fourth.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Panthers stretch the lead to 23.
Broncos 15.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Broncos take over first.
Denver ready for another offensive possession. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Complete to
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
They
3.
kick the running back in motion.
30-yard line.
Now Nix. Hits his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Nix with it on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. That's caught by Hubbard. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. All set to go now from the 35.
Gain of 4 yards. That's another.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Nix on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, I think we could all tell, Brock, when they saw that flag, they knew exactly what was coming.
Yeah, and unlike those wrestlers I watched growing up who could hide under the ring and just get away from everybody, there's no hiding now.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line and looking to tack on 2 more.
Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, Brock, I love the creativity, trying to catch him a little bit off guard there, but I'm sure some people seeing that call gonna say, just give it to your back and keep it simple.
Like give it to Marshawn in the Super Bowl simple?
I mean, maybe. I wasn't gonna go there, but yeah, maybe. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now a run here from the gun. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Broncos offense all set to go. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
On 1st down, it's Nix. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that 1st down. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Okonkwo brings it in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Panthers.
Throwing here, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Here he goes, gotta have this on 4th down. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Yards on the play. And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Etienne again. And he finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here's their first carry for LeQuint Allen. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Back to throw now, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.
We won the game.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, and we'll see you next time from Denver.
So that's kind of, it's a good balance, I think. We just got one really early on that was a big six. Yards. You gotta find a way to balance the damage. I mean, I'm picking these playbooks because they're supposed to be more pass heavy. pancake. All right, so no passing touchdowns. We did get a sack against us. We did not allow rushing. Okay, so that's good. That one's mastered already. Need 2 more of those. What the hell is this? So, all right. Saints still winning. Who the fuck is that? Oh, I didn't know he was injured. Getting close to the trade deadline. Doesn't look like anyone wants to step up and offer something we can't refuse. Ah. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at some stats here. Some attributes. So who's got the highest trucking? Jeremiah fucking Love. Kyron Williams. Hold on, let me back this up a little bit. No. Cam Scatterbo. Kenneth Walker, that'd be cool. Alright, Hampton. All those guys in the fucking 90s. Speed's got to be 92, man. Yeah, see, there ain't anybody. What about tight ends here? Who's got the highest speed, acceleration, change direction? How about that? Stowers. Right, so 86 is kind of the standard. Or '93, and then yeah. So if I can get like a guy similar to Stowers, but 20 pounds heavier. Hold on, let's go look at that Raiders. Okay, so they have Roshan Johnson. They pretty much put this guy in the trade block because they have two guys. So he's got speed. '83, '82. Yeah, so he just doesn't have enough break tackle or trucking. Well, how's Seattle doing? 1-5. Oh, we're looking at a top 5 pick right now. They should have grabbed that fucking quarterback, man. They wanted our number 32 overall. They should have grabbed the fucking quarterback, Bryce Underwood. Instead, they're going at it with Michael Penix and Jalen Milroe. Now they're 1-5. So, and you know they can't even get a top quarterback now because we have their pick. Ashton Craig on the block. Alright, how are these Chargers? Ooh, damn. Real good on fucking defense. Alright, that'll do it for this one. Till next time.